Ahoy my hatchlings, and welcome to another episode of Autocraft. And today, we are starting off in the shopping district, but we're not going to be spending our entire day here. First thing I want to do is, we are in the shopping district because I have spent quite a bit of the day just adding little bits of terraforming here and there, smoothing things out, adding little bits like there and over there, but I think it's time, my hatchlings. I think it's time. Oh, that does not look good. I think it's time for the Mycelium to die. Once and for all, rid the shopping district of Mycelium, except on this northern island, which we will leave with some Mycelium because some people still want Mycelium in some areas, and we can turn this into like a little mushroom forest or something. But what I have realized is we can spread water on top of here, and slowly the Mycelium should die. So hopefully at some point we will see one of these Mycelium dying. Yeah, see? There we go. That Mycelium died, so we just need to cover the whole shopping district in the floods. And with that, bring an end to the Mycelium menace. Let's jump into high-risk rebuild mode. And that, well, it didn't exactly work like I expected it to. I know stuff despawns underwater, or the grasses and stuff despawns underwater, but it seems like it needs to be at least a full block of water for it to be able to despawn. So in most of these areas, all we've done is spent 2 hours covering this entire thing with water. Oh my god. So we're going to have to come up with a new plan. But I think first things first, let's just get rid of this water. That didn't help. Oh goodness, this is gonna take a bit. This is going to take a bit. This area is all cleared out now. We have gotten rid of all the water. That took quite a long time, but it took a lot less time than placing the water down, thanks to Zame's sponges, which I very much appreciate. But now we need to come up with a new strategy because, well, now that I've removed the water, all the Mycelium has grown back. So we have accomplished literally nothing. Literally nothing with about the past, 3 or 4 hours of work on this thing. But I have an idea. And for that, let's jump into a redstone testing world. So we are here in our redstone testing world, and basically what we found is that the grass needs to be at a light level of 4 or lower according to the wiki. And what that seems to mean here is that it needs to be under a full block of water. If it's under anything less than a full block of water, then it doesn't work. But I have an idea. If we build something up, let's go up a bit, like this, and then we have water flow down, eventually these blocks down here will be destroyed. But here's the thing. We can move water sources. Now, it's a little bit challenging, but it's something that we can actually do. So here's basically what I want to show you. If we take some stairs, if we put some water in the stairs, now the water will flow off to the side. Now we can go 1, 2, like this. Or should we need 3, like this. We put an observer and a piston here. We pop this guy off, and nope, okay, that didn't work. Maybe it has to be a sticky piston. Okay, let's try this again. And just like that, we're able to push the water. Now this is a bug in this version of Minecraft, but it's something that we can take advantage of. Now if we make a big system here that we stretch, oopsie, instead of having, could I please, there we go. Put a long row of these machines here, we should be able to push a giant column of water right across the entire thing, and slowly turn all the grass and Mycelium back into dirt. So this is my concept. We have a single flying machine, which just takes a single step forward when you hit this thing. a bunch of instant wire, and this is some slightly special instant wire, so we can actually push 2 of these things at the same time, and fortunately 1.15 added these honey blocks, which are amazing. Pushes these things here, which then push this water forward. So let's go ahead. I've already made a backup. Let's give this guy a little bit of a test. So we press this guy forward, and everything advances 1. Now, it does look like that this is still solid under here, which is not what I wanted to have happen. So let's just run this forward a few more times and see what happens if this keeps going. So it looks like it's slowly petering out, which from one side, because we'll be so high up in the air, will be really nice, because it's going to take quite a while for us to move across. So we might actually even be able to not have to worry about using this single step thing, because originally I was going to step it forward, wait for it, step it forward, wait for it. But with this, we might be able to just keep going like this, and just keep stepping it forward. And then this stuff all comes out here. We basically make a massive column of water, and then when we're done, hopefully we can just knock out this water here, and all the water will go down. Just like that. And all the water's starting to go down. So yeah, we can do this. We can do this. This is going to be a heck of a machine. But awesome. That means we now have a plan. Let's jump back into the world and start prepping our plan. So we are back in the Autocraft world, and we've made a tally of all the stuff we need. And it's a lot of stuff. It is a lot of stuff. We need 1 stack of redstone blocks, 8 stacks of honey, 8 stacks of slime, 8 stacks of observers, 8 stacks of sticky pistons, 1 stack of normal pistons, and 6 stacks of stairs. We already have most of the observers, but we're going to meet up with Clumsy in the shopping district, and he is going to hook us up with some more quartz for this, which I am very grateful for, so we can finally...
Alright, so I have the box of nether quartz there.
Awesome.
I don't think it's full, I've got quite a bit there.
I only need 2 stacks, and that should be enough observers.
You can take some more if you want. I've this is like all I got from the piggy trading, so I can get more in the future as well.
Okay, I took an extra stack. 9 stacks of observers should be enough, even with me losing things. But this machine has to basically stretch across the entire shopping district, so it's...
I'm kind of excited, you know?
It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. I might need people to load other ends of the redstone machine, so it doesn't fall out of sync and the whole system break. But
what if not many people are online and you need me, just message me or something? Oh, that sounds really fun, actually.
it'll probably be a bit, but thank you. See you later. We now have basically all the materials we need to do this, and this took quite a while to gather, but this should be basically everything except for the honey. We're going to need another 8 stacks of honey, which I've negotiated to buy for 40 diamonds, which is, unfortunately, quite a bit of money. It's quite a bit of money. So, 40 diamonds, and we get... Oh, hold on, I need to put this dirt somewhere. You're gonna go in here. Okay. 40 diamonds, 8 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just spread it around like that. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. But before we finish this up, do I have enough room for... Oh, I basically do. Awesome. Just put the wood in here. Oh, right. Derp. But before we actually start this process, there is a lot of stuff that when we deluge this whole thing, that's going to be damaged. And we want to try and make sure that things don't get broken from this, so there's quite a bit of area prep we have to do yet. For instance, the top of this guy is covered in carpet. So we need to... I'm just going to put this in my offhand. So we need to make sure that we covered this guy. We need to come over here. This guy has a lot of concrete powder in it, as does this guy down here. This thing should be fine. This is new. We'll have to look at this after we do the deluge. This thing's fine. This guy over here has some concrete powder. Also, this guy has all of these ender trees. And this guy has a lot of concrete powder. So there's quite a bit of area prep we have to do. And that's what all this dirt is for. That's what all this dirt is for. We're basically just gonna come over this thing and just bury it. Just gonna bury it under dirt so that way the water can't get to it. And then we're gonna fly around and take out all of these mushroom trees. And then we can start on the Great Deluge. How many times am I think I'm going to get all the mushrooms before I find out that there is a little bit more? Please, please let this be the last mushroom that I have to get rid of. I keep thinking I'm done. I keep thinking I'm done, and then I'm not. And then I'm not. But that should be it. That should be the last mushroom. Hopefully, granted, I said that 5 mushrooms ago. I said that 5 mushrooms ago. And 3 mushrooms ago. But we have finally gotten rid of all the mushrooms on this island. We do still have a small area of Mushroom Island that will remain up here, for now at least. We'll see if that changes, but that's a much smaller area. I've gone ahead and finished prepping all this area for the deluge. Bluestone is protected. The shulker shop is protected. I've covered up various things that might get broken by water. And I do believe we are finally ready. I've checked replay mod, should be up and working. So with that, let's hit hyperspeed build mode. Hyperspeed build mode, and we now have this incredible machine. Oh my goodness, look at the size of this machine. I need Optifine in order to be able to see the whole thing, and we're going to need someone down here at this end in order to load the thing, so that way the whole thing hopefully fires. But oh my goodness, this is such a massive thing. I did have one spot that was a little bit of a mistake somewhere in here. You can't really see it though, so I suppose it doesn't matter too much. Where I had to position... Oh, yep, there it is. There it is. I miscounted placing down all these honey and slime blocks. So, I was able to fix that though. Fortunately, but this is such an incredibly massive machine. Before I run it here though, and we do have a backup of the world, we are going to go into a backup of the world and run this machine and make sure it actually steps forward and that everything is working. This is it. The machine is ready. Zame and Death are hanging out over there, helping us load the machine for us. The shopping district is all prepared. Oh boy. I am nervous. Let's give this thing its first shot. We'll just step it forward once and see how it goes. Oh geez, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Why did I do this to myself?
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
Did it all work? Ah!
Yes, I think it did.
Oh my god, I think it did. I think it did all work.
Oh my god.
It worked!
Yeah,
Woo.
it worked down here. Nothing broke.
Oh my
What?
goodness, I cannot believe that. Oh,
First time.
Wait,
first time every
isn't
time.
Isn't it supposed to continuously make a like a box of water?
Yes. It should. And it does. We've only
Okay.
pushed it forward one block, so right now the water is currently sitting underneath. Is currently sitting underneath
The stairs.
the stairs.
Okay. Okay. That's what I was about to guess. But yeah. Okay.
But with that, let's deluge the shopping district and finally purify it of the disgusting Mycelium menace. And end of hyperspeed. Well, it's not really a build mode, hyperspeed flood mode. This is incredible, though. The machine worked flawlessly, and if you look down on the ground there, it's all turned to dirt. This has probably been one of the most incredible things that I have ever done in Minecraft. It's probably one of the most incredible things I've ever done in real life. This thing... Okay, actually that sounded kind of sad. This thing is absolutely incredible, and I am so happy that it worked. We still have lots more work to do, though. We're going to need to go ahead and tear out all of this bits of the water and turn them all flat. Or get rid of the source blocks, so that way all the stuff starts draining down. But oh man, this thing looks... Come on, fly. This thing looks so amazing. It's so cool just flying around here. Oh man, this is so incredible. Like, I do believe that this episode qualifies to be called as an epic-sode. This is just incredible. But with that, let's go ahead. We need to tear down this bit, and then we can finally let the grass grow back. And there is the last source block gone. So now this should all start... It should all start filtering down. It should all start collapsing on us. This is probably gonna take... Oh, actually, it's going pretty fast. Oh wow, this is going quite quickly. All the water successfully did get taken out, and a lot of this area is clear, but there is still some bits of mycelium here and there that we have to clean up. I think my next bit's gonna be over here, and then we can keep working on putting down all these spots of grass where we need the new grass to grow. Creeper blew me up while I was AFKing in here, and I made a mess. And I fixed it up as best as I can, but I have no idea of what the prices were for any of these things, and I think I lost quite a bit of the... jeez, I feel bad. I managed to mostly fix it, though. This was a mess before. But, jeez. But we've made a lot of nice progress here. Just been going around AFKing in different spots, trying to get the grass to spread. This area still has quite a lot more AFKing I need to do yet, but the grass is slowly getting there. It is slowly getting there, and this looks so fantastic. I am so happy with the beautiful green of our shopping district, and you know, I'm just so happy with how this has all turned out. Now, the terraforming in this district isn't done yet. It's done for today, and we won't have to terraform anything for probably a couple more months. But eventually, once this bluestone shop comes down, we are going to take out all these mountains and make it so it transfers nicely into this land. And that way, the whole shopping district will be nice and integrated together rather than sort of cut in half. But this has taken so much more time than I could have ever expected. And with that, I'm going to call this an episode. Thank you for watching. This has been wonderful, and I've been Splashes. Bye-bye! Also, I'm going to tear down this flying machine in between things. Bye-bye!